Morning, the black diamond here, looking like a rough diamond, but a lot of you have been asking me to do like a makeup tutorial. So this is my clean face. So I don't usually do a hectic makeup. Get a makeup just to get to work. If I must do something hectic, usually kika weekend, or it could be when I go to work, but going on my hands. So what I do first is I use this brush, well not this one, there's another one, but to just brush my brows up. So you can see okay, well, I do need to tweeze my brows. So I just use this to brush my brows up. I've already primed my face. Next I came to tell some makeup today, but well, I figured I have the time. Rather give it a tutorial instead. And then I use an essence a brow thing. Lemon. Rolling onto eye pencil, but I use it for my brows. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to line underneath the brow like that. Okay, so that's my line, and then I get a kalam who connects to that line. What I do is I create my shape and then I close it up. What do I usually the brows so now because I record. Hi. And then you just fill it up. So you've created your shape, and then you do the same here. You create your line. Yeah, got glass. Yeah, got glass. And then you fill it up. But guys, the thing with brows is that you need to give yourself time. So the minute my sister will learn tweezer, like since high school naked tweezer. The minute people actually draw their brows, I started doing it as well. So you just need to pace yourself. Yeah, so this is what you basically do. And then labana hore line ya ka ha iqale mone ha e kopane mo ba dintsi tsa batho ha di kopane mo tlelo tsa ntho tse thusang batho. And then I'm going to conceal it. So I figure sometimes concealer is actually what gives your brows the definition that it needs. So I use this is from LA Girl Gay Pro Concealer. The color is number man Toffee GC984. This is the color. And then I have a little brush that I use. So brushy I got, it's a naked brush. I got a whole lot of them. Go China Mall. I got a lot of them go China Mall. It's for different things, but I like to use them to conceal my brows. So what I'll do is it's like I'm going to just line her bit just to give my brow I'll just use it to do this. You line it. And this is how it looks. So how can but and this is the other thing. After you line your brow, o ska tlohela concealer ele so bathong o ska tlohela concealer ele so. You have to blend it into your skin. Hey, sometimes dilona at hi yo. So you blend the concealer into your brow lid. So this process, it usually takes me around 10 minutes to do my makeup, because like I said, I get it hore ke go di sameng I so be nako ya ke di sameng, guys. So hona tse ke tsa makeup fela hore you know ke be decent le ha batho ba kopana le nna bo strateng ba scanning tse ba go bathong le money black diamond hore o jwang le kile la bona thonyana tse jwang. And then what other people do is that they will use concealer to line kamo modimo. Now I've oh guys, it's 6 o'clock in the morning, so so other people will use the same concealer to line their brows like a modimo, but sometimes I find it gives you that halo effect. So if you want like a more natural brow, you don't necessarily have to line ka concealer like a modimo, but I'll do it for the purpose of showing you how to give your brows definition. Yeah. I think it's important to also remember how I'm not a makeup artist. I literally do what I can. So I give out a little jota, but your brows had you jwang. I give out into it. So there we go, the first brow done. And then at any time, you can feel free to fix your brow. Now I feel like there's a disconnect. Okay, that's done. And then you do the same. I mean, what you do on the left, you must do on the right. Excuse the silence, guys. I'm trying to concentrate. So there, I've just lined my second brow. So I'm going to just blend in the concealer, create that definition line, and then keep blending in to my eyelid. So if I'm to put eyeshadow on, I'll usually I'll blend it into the whole eyebrow. I'll blend into the whole eyebrow, and then I have well, I didn't bring it here because I'm at work. And then I'll have a eyeshadow primer, and then I'll put eyeshadow primer on before kids. And then the same process goes for the top. So this process, like I said, it usually takes me about 10 minutes. So now I'm extra slow because, you know, I'm trying to make it simple and easier for Luna. This is the thing I hate about brows. They never cooperate. Like, how do you cooperate? Laban and took Bangayon. Like the brows di tshwana le bashimane. You think you have it all figured out, but you actually don't. Brows are exactly like men. You will think you have it all figured out when you actually don't. Because agere, ke eng? Don't say it out loud. Don't say that word out loud. Because agere ba tefa lo tef. Tabe bal. Yeah, why are you calling on here? So there's actually a number of things that I didn't bring because I wasn't planning on doing my makeup. So and then what I'll do is I'll take a brush like this. You can get these brushes, Lico Clicks or your Discam. Yeah, you can get these brushes, but like give it disc. Go Clicks or go Discam. I'm just going to blend the excess concealer into my eyelids. I'm not going to put lashes on because I'm at work. Well, I'm going to work. No. I'm not going to put lashes on because I'm at work. And then, like I said, I had already primed my face. So another thing, especially if you get mascara, is that I prefer to put it on before I put my foundation on or anything else on, because it gets very messy. It gets extremely messy. I do the same with lashes. If I'm using lashes that day, I will do my eyeshadow first and then I will put my lashes on before I get into, let me just close these things, before I get into, where the hell is that thing? Before I get into my foundation. So no, I'm just going to I'm going to put mascara on, because like how satsa mascara sometimes so I use this mascara. It's also from Essence. So now I used to steal this from my sister like all the time. There's another pink one, Fabulash, that I use. It's also from Essence, but I like this one because it gives you a little bit more elongation, especially for those that don't necessarily have brows. It doesn't give you volume though. It doesn't give you volume. It just tries to enhance what you might have. So yeah, that's why I like it. I do have the lash bottom, like, you know, I'm not completely full, and I'm not again sometimes like trainer, guys. That's it. Like I'm trying to be inclusive, but like no, hi. So this is another technique that you can use to elongate your lashes, right? If you feel that you don't have a lot of lashes, you start from underneath and you pull them out. Do you see how there is already a difference? And then you go from the top, and then you drag them out. And then you drag them out. So yeah, there's already a difference as compared to, please don't ask me questions about my beard, guys. It's hereditary. My mom had it, my grandmother had it. I don't know if my aunts have it. I've never seen my aunt get it. I've never seen any of my aunts get it actually. So let's come put it. I get them waxed, but I haven't been to the waxing place, so no chance. And then you obviously do the same head for the other eyelashes. I don't know. Usually, and I feel like sometimes these are 100 if you like if oh didn't how to hand, and then you do the same. You drag them out. And then with the brush up hair. So even if you have really curled up eyelashes, this method could work for you. I really hate mascara because mascara is very messy. I'm yet to find mascara that's not messy. Like, I'm yet to find mascara that's not messy. So yeah. And then and so guys, this concealer and like I'm fairly happy with my skin honalo, so I don't use it a lot to conceal anything, but you can conceal spots if you have like really hectic spots. But look at the color that you're getting and just make sure, because there's different colors to conceal different things. Like, there's a different color concealer to conceal pimples, there's a different color concealer to conceal red marks on your face, there's a different color one to conceal pimples and then I use a Maybelline full coverage foundation. Full coverage foundation. I like this full coverage foundation because what it does is that you don't even have to use concealer. However, for me, it does make me a bit oily. So kineki mixa layer mac to sort of neutralize the oil, to sort of neutralize oily oil thing. So like I said, I had already primed my face. I primed my face with a primer from Maybelline as well. It's like in a white tube. It's like in a white tube. Is it a white tube? Yeah, it's like it's a thin white tube. I'll try to, when I do like a full face, like all the steps that I use. And that's basically what I do. So like I said, I just do makeup for the workplace. I usually don't, like, it's all saying, so half the time, like, I don't have an extra 30 minutes in my day to do makeup, unless if he gave me sedit that day. Others use a sponge. I use this brush to conceal my makeup. So like I said, when I have a lot of time, I will use like a beauty sponge to also just blend in foundation into my skin. So when I know I'm literally just showing you. So the makeup that I'm doing now is literally for the girl that wants to fleek, doesn't have the time to do like a full face photo shooting, but you just want your face in check, and then you just blend your foundation. It's just a pity for the day adequately. So you see what I meant about the full coverage, right? Cover up this pongo. So the same goes for foundation, guys. You can literally use a lot if you want to. Now I try to, when I do my makeup, I don't want to change drastically. I want to just enhance the beauty that's already there. So you can decide how about the makeup, how strong. Literally everything is up to how you want to look. I like simple looks because, like I said, I don't want to change drastically. I want to look like I'm someone I'm not. So guys, this process of blending is very important, ne? Like important, like makeup or blender how, you know, or blender, and it's very important to go for color that suits your skin tone. Because going for colors that are not even skin tone. So another thing that I like to do is that I like to put mascara on my on these lashes, just to enhance my eyes. So what I'm showing you guys is literally makeup for beginners. But wait again. It's makeup for beginners. For bonyo ba ratang dintho mara ba sa tsebe ho etsa dintho mai. I don't know why I'm doing my face like this, but and then I'll take another brush to use again powder. So another thing about powder is there's foundations that don't necessarily need powder afterwards, but because I told you guys the full coverage for Skin Saga, for some reason it makes me produce oil. So I don't know if maybe it's the primer or it's the actual foundation, and if there's something else I can use. So I will use powder just to set a foundation that I have already put on my face. And then my favorite part, the glow game. So this is a strobe light, also from LA Girl. This is 20 watts. So, and then there's a brush like this that you will use. So basad. We all want a face that glows. It's guaranteed. But be careful, got glow. Glow is just supposed to illuminate what's already there. It's not supposed to, hi guys, you're not supposed to look like the sun is coming through your face and no. You're just supposed to glow. So this is my favorite part. Glow time. So you gently strobe your high cheeks. So you'll see if I'm not doing like a full face, I don't even bother getting blush and contouring and all of those things. I'm literally just doing my face just to be decent for the workplace. Just the upper parts of your cheeks. Hore, go glow, I'm a girl. And then your people's favorite part, the nose. Ooh. And there we have it. And then I just like to do that for no reason at all. And there we have it, ladies and gentlemen. My face is done. And then how, lipstick will come depending on the outfit that you are wearing. I'm feeling like a dark color today, so this is what I'm doing. And I can say, okay, this is Ultra Lust number 19. It's an Essence brand. And then the final step, wig time. Can you see the transformation, guys? Can you see the transformation? And there we have it. A face for work. Yes. Yes, honey. Yes, yes.